All right, guys. So this is Mobile Legends Adventure Chapter 1. So this is an intro to the game. We're going to be doing strategy guides week by week since nobody's really touched this subject. And we're going to run through it, do team comps, do a free-to-play guide, completely free. So that first recharge on the bottom left is going to be there forever. And it's going to be pretty epic. So the start of the game is just like an intro. They're going to give you SR class heroes. All right. They're going to give you a starting. You're going to start with Tigreal and Layla. You're going to end up picking up Eudora and Rafaela. Then they're going to give you an SSR hero at the end of the intro. And then after that, we can get into summoning and a wish list. So we're just going to run through this and call it a day. All right, so once you hit 1-7, it's going to give you the option to upgrade heroes. It tells you that it wants you to level them up. So we're going to do the very bare minimum. We're going to select Layla. She's our damage dealer. Whenever you're leveling up heroes, you want to do your damage first in this game. So we're going to get her up to like level 3, and then it's going to tell us we can go back, and then we're going to continue on pushing through this campaign. So now we've just beat chapter 110. It unlocks what's called the Wishing Shrine. This is where you're going to get heroes. You're going to get SR heroes, R heroes, and SSR heroes. The ones that we're after is SSR. The game gives you a free one right off the rip. So we're going to hit this free summon, and they're going to give us an SSR hero. So you can draw or whatever like that. Later on, you can skip this animation. But this is going to be the main hero that you want to upgrade in the very beginning of the game. So our first one is Gord. Gord is an elemental damage dealer. He does a big light beam. He's also an MLBB. He's a pretty cool hero. So now we're going to hit heroes, and we're going to go to Gord. We're going to max him out because he's going to be our primary beast mode in this campaign. And so we're going to continue on. We're going to keep pushing through chapter 2. This should be easy mode now. So the game gives you a setup, a very standard setup in the beginning. It gives you a tank, a couple damage dealers, and a healer. Rafaela is your healer, Tigreal is your tank, Eudora and Layla are your damage dealers, and in the SSR hero, it's going to give you a random one in the beginning of the game. Some people get lucky. They start off with like an Order Chaos hero. Some people, like us, we start off with Gord. It all depends on, pretty much like luck-based, and you can always start new accounts. If the hero that you got is on a lower bracket of the tier, you can always restart. We unlocked an events tab now. So it's going to tell us the journey aid. This is what helps you catch up to older veteran players whenever you're starting this game. So it's going to help you get summoning tickets to get heroes. And it's also going to give you a 7-day login reward. Everybody gets this. And then Grand Assembly, that's based on the amount of heroes that you get and the missions that you do. Now we've unlocked in chapter 2, you're going to unlock 2x speed. This just helps your heroes go through the missions faster. Later on, after you beat a certain chapter, I think it's 24, 25, you're going to unlock 4x speed. And then that's when the game, you can start really progressing it up. And you can just leave your heroes on auto. That's usually the best way to run campaign, is to leave them on auto. So that way you don't have to individually click their ultimates. As you can see, though, our SSR hero, he's going to be our hard carry throughout this whole game until we get more. All right, we just unlocked a feature called the Labyrinth. When you're a new player, you're going to want to do this every day. So this is what's going to allow you to get dungeon coins. And they have a dungeon shop. And so that allows you to get heroes. The dungeon shop is going to be key to building our starter team. There's 2 heroes out of there that we need to get, and it's Angela and Odette. Those are the 2 main heroes that we want to get out of that shop at all times. Because, yeah, the starter team that we're shooting for is Argus is our tank. He's a dark hero. He's out of the Brawl shop. Nana and Angela are the supports. Odette and Lilia are our damage dealers. They're all out of shops. So in a dungeon, in a labyrinth, they're going to give you options. You're going to be able to select a card. Gord is our elemental hero. He's our SSR. We're probably going to choose that. It's increase elemental heroes by 10%. And then It's going to give you a bunch of free resources, and then also allows us to select a hero. So that pad right there, you're going to want to touch that, and you get to select an SSR hero. For this one, we're going to pick Lolita. She's a tank. She's going to replace Tigreal. So the heroes that you get to pick in the dungeon don't stay with you. So, and then you're going to find items like this. Bombs, they deal 35% damage. You're going to find 3 bombs on this, so you can actually kill an enemy with bombs. So, all right, so now Tigreal's dead, so pick Lolita. Bam. And then this team will whop through this whole dungeon. And as you notice, like when you uncover an enemy, there's going to be X's. You can't open up any squares around an enemy that's active. You have to defeat the enemy first, and then the squares will open up.
Oh, she went down.
That's all right. Gord's up, Lolita's up. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, oh wait, before you battle him, you can use that ice. It'll freeze him, and then you can go around him. There we go. Now we can battle him. That's actually Gord's best position, is when he's solo back too. Because then he blasts everybody. Front heroes. Even though it doesn't matter, because the next level is a box. So once you get to the final level of it, you're going to unlock a treasure box. It's going to give you some free stuff, resources. And then so it'll give you an overlay of like everything that you got. And then, oh, we unlocked the quest tab. So now you can turn those in. You're going to unlock daily activity. And so and it gives you free resources. And then as you click through, it'll tell you the boxes. Once you hit 100, it should be a summon ticket. So you get diamonds and then you get a free summoning ticket. You're going to want to stack and save those as soon as you get them. Those are used for later on. And then this is the weekly quest. They reset every 7 days. And so we're starting this one on Saturday. So they reset Thursday. And then you have achievements. They're going to give you a bunch of free resources. Later on, you're going to unlock a claim all tab. So it'll be really nice. And then let's just keep pushing through the campaign. That dude, he's going to carry us all in the beginning.
Yeah. I feel like even just a little bit of upgrading is in order, at least to level 10.
Yep, get them all up to level 10. And then later on, we can reset them. So, like, because these guys don't matter. They're going to be food later on.
Yeah.
But
Also make them useful for now.
Yep. And where's our Gord at? Yep, evolve him. He's ready to go up.
Yeah.
And then as you evolve heroes, so they're going to unlock skills. So as you can see right now, we have the top 2 skills for them unlocked. So, and later on, they get a lot more useful. So at 41, we're going to unlock a new skill. And then at 61, we're going to unlock a new skill. So, and then after that, then as you keep evolving them, heroes go all the way up to 250. And then after that, you break the Holy Sanctuary. We'll get into that later on. You increase the hero level cap. As you can see, though, we upgraded everybody to level 10. A lot more survivability going on.
I think after the tank, they really go after the tank.
Yeah, that's what he's there for. The tanks usually face plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, your tank almost never survives. The big boss, Blood Demons, he's cool.
Honestly.
Yeah, after like chapter like 40, I think it's 45, you'll never see a boss like this ever again. Which kind of stinks.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, they should have kept making cool bosses, but they don't.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But gotta start using other assets sometime.
Oh yeah, you can just hit claim all on this.
Yeah.
It's just giving us free diamonds. So you're going to get diamonds as an in-game currency. The game in the beginning will give you a lot of them. we're going to actually save these and use them sparingly. So most of the time people say, oh, use your diamonds on SSR summons. It's an idle game. It's meant to go slow. We kind of want to stack and save these as much as we can without having to use them. All right, so we unlocked a feature called the Tower of Babel. This is going to be a source of gems, hero fragments, and advanced essence to evolve heroes. So we're going to show you this real quick. We're not going to focus too much on it, but we are going to do a couple levels. So it's going to give you ever increasing challenges. Every 5 floors is usually like a big reward. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And so, but as you can see, like even the first floor, it's difficult for us right now because we don't have a plethora of heroes to choose from yet. We're using SS or SR heroes instead of SSR. And so it's quite complicated. So we don't want to upgrade these SR heroes past level 10 though. It's a lot of resources that we're going to need later on. And we're going to get more SSR heroes very quickly. So we're going to see if we can beat this first stage real quick.
At the very least get further than what it did.
Yep. Boom. There it is. So, yep, you see, so we got 2,000 battle points, 10 advanced essence, 20 diamonds, 2 blue puzzle pieces, which are your SR fragments. So it's going to give us random SR heroes once we get 20 of those. And then once we hit 4 or 5, you can see you get 40 diamonds. So it doubles up the diamonds. And on 410, it shows us a preview of the rewards. You're going to get 5 gold fragments. That will either give us a 5-star SSR hero or a 5-star SR hero. Those will always be useful, and we're going to stack and save those gold ones. We're not going to try to use those off the bat. So, see if we can do one more.
Dude, that was a semi-tough shield.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's a Kai. He's pretty cool. All right, we're good on that.
Yeah, we basically flashed out there.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Got the 80 box. So there's 100 diamonds. Achievements. Claim all those. All right. So now we're going to hit back. We're going to hit the labyrinth. All right. So we're going to see now we got dungeon coins. So as you can see, we're going to show you the dungeon shop real quick. It's going to say a lot of hot heroes and stuff like that. So we're going to scroll up. You don't want to buy anything from here except for 2 heroes. We're looking for Odette. Odette is the hot light hero on the mid row. Odette is going to be one of our primary damage dealers for this team that we're developing. She's one of the best combo heroes with a brawl shop hero. All right, and then we're going to hit back. And then the second hero that we're going to do is we're going to choose Angela. She's the tech hero right there. Angela is one of the best supports in the game. So she is top tier hero for arena, for campaign, for brawl, for frontline. She's used in every event in this game. Guild boss later on. So her ultimate charges up somebody else's ultimate. She causes her team to do extra damage. She is absolutely amazing tiered hero. And so those are the 2 heroes that we're saving up for. So don't spend those dungeon coins until you can afford one of those 2 heroes. The shop resets every month, so 30 days from now, it'll reset. The same heroes are always available, so we're always going to be picking up Angela and Odette. And then if we have extra coins, we'll pick up other heroes, of course, but those are the 2 that we're going to focus on. Oh, okay, so events. Underneath the events tab, you're going to see 3 little sub-tabs on the very bottom, events, notice, and community. So community is going to tell you about the upgrades to the game that just came out. So Guild War just got a revamp. And so can we slide down on this or no? Yep. Yeah. And so it'll explain to you like all new ranking system, like what happened. It'll tell you the new heroes that are coming out. So right now the new hero is Natalia. She's a light fighter, a light faction fighter. She's a jumper. So she will go to the back row. She is a very useful hero later on in the game. The game, once you unlock Tin and Mirage, it gives you a copy of her for free. And a little sub storyline for her. Event calendar will tell you all the upcoming events in the game. So like currently we have Wishing Star Glorious Road just ended. Tinner Mirage just came out. The Coon's debut is a skin event. That's going to be like a pay to win event. We're not going to focus too much on that. Realm of Legends, that's a another sub storyline. It's kind of like an Akashic Ruins. We'll get to that later on once we unlock those. And then Celestial Mission, that's a little event for free to play and pay to play players. But we're going to be doing free to play only. So whatever we get, and we're just going to run it. So, and then here it'll give you a breakdown on dates of when everything is coming out. So as you scroll through, you're going to be able to get a preview of like what events are coming out. And then for news, the game has a patch notes. So they upgrade the game constantly. They're constantly fixing bugs. So they're going to give you an update of like what they fixed. And then for social media, they have all their social media outlets that they have. So there's guys on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Reddit. They're all, so the game does give out free stuff all the time, which for CD keys, currently, as this video is being made, I'll Google this real quick.
Yeah.
Try 888-888. There we
That
go.
one actually worked.
Yep. So 6/8 works. So right now, the 888-888 works. Gave us a few hundred diamonds for free. So that's the only one that's active right now that works. So you can go on Google and look up Mobile Legends Adventure CD keys, and it'll give you a list. This is an official reminder, what you know about account safety. You don't need to worry about that too much. Just don't give out your information to anybody.
Yeah.
Once we beat Chapter 4, we're going to get Amaterasu. She's an order hero. We'll get into the factions later on. We're trying to do like what the casual gamer would do, 15 to 30 minutes a day. Oh, now we have a wishing shrine. It's time to recruit more friends and companions. So the game is going to tell you to do a summon. It's going to tell you to do a 10-time summon. So we are actually going to do this because it should give us another SSR hero. So we're going to draw, squiggles. And it's going to give us another SSR hero. Hopefully it gives us a good one. We got Kagura. She's okay. A little old school, but she's all right. She'll do what we need her to do in the beginning of the game. So any SSR hero that you get in the beginning of the game is going to help you out tremendously. So she's another damage dealer. She summons up little origami figures, which deal damage for her. And then after she dies, they're going to stay on the battlefield for a little bit. And so we're going to max her out as much as we can. And we're going to try to get her onto the team, and it's going to benefit the team tremendously. All right, and then we're going to go, she wears light equipment, so we're going to actually go to Eudora. And we're going to take her equipment off. And we're going to put it on to Kagura. And then we're going to replace Eudora on the squad. So Eudora is going to go away, and then we're going to use Kagura in her place. Oh, now go to Suburb. We're actually going to go to the Babel real quick. So hit Tower Babel, hit Challenge, and then take out Eudora. She's the gray chick. And we're going to put in, yep. And then Kagura goes back top. So we're going to put Layla in the middle and Kagura back top. Just like that. Boom.
And give it a shot.
Yeah. You're going to run through this now.
Better.
Got double their power.
Pretty much.
So as you notice the power difference. So when we were running the same squad, we had about 3,500 battle power. You'll notice the difference between the SSR heroes and SR. Our power went up almost 3,000 just by getting her upgraded. So now we've unlocked a sweep feature. We're going to go ahead and hit that. It's going to take us to the highest dungeon that we can go to. And then later on, I mean, you can challenge higher power than what you have, but it's going to give us a bunch of resources. And it's going to take us there. We're going to unlock an achievement, which should give us some more diamonds. And it's going to give us that hero XP. So that way we can get our gourd up to level 40. And then we're going to keep him there for right now. All right, now let's beat the last 2 stages.
It was there?
Yep. So the reason why we took out Eudora is because Kagura and Eudora are both mages. So we have Gord, who's a mage, Kagura, who's a mage. The reason why you have a marksman is marksmans tend to shoot in different areas of mages. So it's damage going to the whole team instead of just specific areas. So eventually all your damage dealers will target an area, like if there's nothing left. But for the most part, like the mages seem to be going after the front row. That marksman is tagging up the middle a little bit along with Gord. So they're blasting away the enemies pretty good. You guys can watch the cutscenes if you want to. I've seen them 26 times already, so, you know, we just skip right through it. But the game does have a very interesting story if you ever get into it. All the characters have really good backgrounds. It's quite intriguing. So now we just beat chapter 220. Took us about 25 minutes or so. So, you know, for a casual game or whatever like that, you know, it's not too bad. We've also unlocked a feature called the Guild. So we're going to go to the city and we're going to show you that. So, and then we actually have a guild designed for new players. And so we're actually going to join that. So we're going to type in, so for guilds, you can look up any guild. For this one though, we're going to type in mine, which is 135 253 1968 6. This is a guild that I designed to help out new players. And so we're going to apply. And then we're in. And so now you're going to have a guild menu. It's going to have your guild info, guild boss, guild party. The guilds have their own shop. There's a golem elimination. Later on, there's guild wars and frontline. Those events we'll talk about when they unlock. For us, we're not going to be able to participate in them. And so, but we also unlocked a new chat feature. Now, guilds are really amazing. It's a group of people, and usually your friends will help you out. So we're going to hop in here real quick. We'll just say, hi, YouTube. And so, can't put YouTube apparently. So, put YT.
Oh, yeah.
So, yep, this is a guild that I designed. My gamer tag is Trash Panda. This is my friend playing right now. His name is Cypher. And so, Cypher the Demon, this is what we're doing all of our channel stuff at. And so, anyways, but we're just going to do like a normal gamer would. We're not going to push hard and play this for hours on end. We're just going to do day by day, 15 to 30 minutes a day. Just so that way you guys can get a feel, like you can base your progression on what we're doing. And then we're going to do these videos every week. So every week on Saturday, there's going to be a new update. We're going to show you, all right, this is where we made it. This is what resources we have. We're going to stack and save resources, though. We're not going to spend them. So it's going to tell us like, oh, hey, you can do another summon. We're not going to do that until we're with you guys. So that way you can see like when's a good time to spend resources, when's a good time to save them. Like we just got 10 summoning tickets for free right now. We're actually going to hold on to those. So we're going to try to stack those up. Later on, the game is about kind of hoarding resources. So you want to save those for very specific things, like new heroes come out about every month or two. And so we actually want to save those 4 new heroes. All of our heroes that we're going to be building and showing you are all free to play. And it makes one of the best campaign team compositions to this day. And so we don't need to spend resources to get them. We're just going to get them through playing the game. So we just made VIP 1, so we actually get a reward for that too. Now go and hit the back. Now the bag, hit bag. So now we just got, for beating chapter 2, we just got VIP 1. As the game progresses, you're going to unlock VIP, but we're going to hit fragments. So the game's going to give you 2 sets of puzzle pieces for the majority. You're going to get SR fragments, which we're going to use. And then because you can use these at any time, this is how you're going to get your food for your heroes later on when we talk about upgrading and evolution. And then you're going to get gold ones. The gold ones we're going to save. So those ones, every time you get them, you want to save those to about 1,000. There's a faction. And so we're going to go to heroes now. We're going to go to faction. So heroes are broke down by factions. You have elemental, you have tech, martial, light, dark, and then you have 2 factions which are amazing. They're order chaos. Those are the hardest heroes in the game to come by. By saving up 1,000 puzzle pieces, it gives you about a 90% chance to get one of those heroes. So we're actually going to save those until we can get 1,000, so that way we have a good chance at getting those heroes. So also it's very beneficial for like later on for new hero drops. They're usually available in puzzle pieces, so we try to get those for free as much as we can too. And then hit gallery.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. So heroes unlock a story, and so whenever you get a new hero for the first time, it'll give you their story. By reading the story, though, it gives you 100 free diamonds. So every hero has an option to give you 150 free diamonds. So later on, as you get more and more heroes, they're going to unlock a guide section. If you have the heroes in that suggested build guide, it will give you another 50 diamonds. So it's story, gives you the 100, and now hit guides. So whenever you get those heroes, like this one, you need Angela and Akashic, or Uranus and Fanny, and it'll say collect any heroes or any of the combinations to obtain 50 diamonds. And so now you can just hit list and gallery. There's a fast way to do this. So it'll bring you, like, so you hit gallery again, it'll bring you to the next one. So SR heroes, they also give you 100 diamonds for free. They don't have a guide though. So they just have a storyline, gives you 100 free diamonds. And so it's a great little resource to, you can choose to go through these, or you can save them for when you're short and you need, 800 diamonds for another summon or whatever like that. So you can do whatever. We're just going to collect them so that way it's out of the way and we don't have to worry about it. So some players, the red dot annoys them. Some players, it doesn't. It's a good habit to get into to not worry about the red dot. So because it's going to keep telling you like, oh, you should do this. When really it's like, hey, I'm saving those for another thing, like diamonds, summons, stuff like that. And so, and here also is the gallery. So it'll give you a list of heroes by faction. So, you have all of your light heroes together, all of your martial, your dark. There's a lot of SR or SSR heroes in this game. There's a bunch of different team compositions. It makes it a fantastic game to play. So, all right, now we can get out of here. And then we can go city. Hit the fusion shrine real quick. All right, so this is going to give you an intro to fusion. So it gave us enough copies to fuse a Eudora. So select Eudora. All right, so now whenever you're fusing a hero, it's going to tell you what you need. So for this one, it's saying that we need 2 more Eudoras, and we can make her a 4-star hero. So she's going to go from 3 to 4. It's going to give them a power boost. Now for SR heroes, it goes a little bit differently. So select Kagura. We need another 5-star copy of Kagura. That's the reason why we're going to be doing free-to-play heroes, which are your shop heroes. We're building a team off of that. It's a team that'll last you for the entire game from chapter 1 to chapter 77. But it's a lot easier to build because it's just literally resources that the game gives you for free that aren't like a one-time expense. They're like renewable. And so in here is the shop. This is for your, for pay to play. If you are going to purchase anything in the game, it is highly suggested. There's Diamond Fund. That is the best purchase of a game that you can do. You're going to get for $20, you're going to get 42,000 diamonds. For the most part, the game has an estimated value of about 14,000 diamonds for $100. So like if you go down to the diamond store, 14,000 for $100. Later on, you're going to get monthly packs. They're a little bit better. But if you do buy into this game, Diamond Fund is a must-have. But we are not going to be doing that. We're doing completely free. And then we haven't unlocked the market yet. So that'll be next week. So the
Yeah.
market will be next week. Dismantle Shrine, hit that real quick. The game in the beginning should give you, we have our SR here, or these are rare heroes. These are not used in teams at all. They can only upgrade to level 20. So we're not going to use those. You just dismantle them. Later on, it gives you a resource for, there's a market, and you can buy stuff out of the market with those resources. And we're going to select auto dismantle all common characters. Now, and then level transfer, or reset hero, I'm sorry, reset hero. We're going to reset, we're going to use Layla instead of Eudora because she's a 4-star hero. And so, anyways, so now we get those resources back. In the beginning of the game, you only want to upgrade 5 heroes. So once you have 5 SSR heroes, those are the only heroes that you're going to upgrade. We're going to unlock a Holy Sanctuary probably next week. We'll be able to explain that a lot more of why you only level up 5 heroes. So, and then we're going to let our idle reward stack. And so that box, when you first start off the game, it only allows you to save 16 hours of idle resources. So you're going to want to make sure to log into the game roughly about every 12 to 16 hours. So, you know, just to make sure that you get all the resources available. So, and then that's it. So make sure to touch that box every, you know, 8. Usually most people do it around 8 hours. They'll touch it, they'll grab it and get all the resources. That's a pretty good number to reach at. If not, you know, like some people do it once a day. So you just want to make sure that, you know, it doesn't hit 16 hours, because then after that, the game is not going to give you any more resources. It's just going to sit there maxed out, and you're going to end up missing out, you know, on a few hours, which right now, hit it one more time, which right now is we get 42 character XP, which is our level. We get 47 hero experience, and we get 117 battle points a minute. So in an hour, you know, you times that by 60, that's, you know, 2,400 XP, 6,000 battle points. That's, for a new player, that's a lot to be missing out on early on in the game.